Hey guys, NAMM Burglar here at NAMM 2020. Does your company innovate and make great shit, or are you just stealing other people's shit? Let's find out. So what we got here? We're looking at this new Synergy stuff.
So Synergy, the concept's been around for a while. A lot of people kind of bring it up, and I like to talk about it to start with the old Randall stuff.
Yeah,
the old
that's where it
Egnator
came
stuff.
from, right?
Yeah, so it's Bruce Egnator's design. What it is it's modular preamps, right?
Mm-hmm. This guy right there.
Yeah, those right there. So in here, there's actual tubes, and it's an actual circuit. It's not like it's modeling or anything like that.
Right.
So what ends up happening is you have these modular preamps you can slip in and out. This is a lot of what we call our Syn 2s. It's a 2-unit rack space.
Okay. You can see an empty one down here, right?
Yeah, we're just kind of showing off that you can control it with MIDI. So we have a bunch of them that you can flip between, no problem.
Yeah.
But most people, you know, when you look at like different amps, you might have a clean channel you like, but a crunch or distortion that you don't, or
Right.
vice versa. A lot of heavy amps.
Like the P5150 is the clean channel is terrible.
Your words.
Right.
Your words.
Oh, you can't say that, right?
No, we play nice. I try to play nice.
Okay.
Synergy, we work together.
Oh, I like that. That's the actual.
Nice.
Speaking of that, actually, this has the I/O on the back to make four cable method really easy. So if
Okay.
you did like your 5150 and you
Yeah.
wanted to add channels, no problem.
Cool.
Even instrument pins on the back. Yeah, there's an extra effects loop too, so you don't lose that if you do 4 cable method. Which is complicated. Maybe you should do a video on how to do 4 cable
Oh my
method.
god. It's just 4 cables, right?
It's yeah, you just put them there and it works.
Yeah, I think that's it.
What the fuck?
If you just connect 4 cables in a row, I think
There's
we're good.
little couplers, yeah, that works. So it's super flexible. There are rack units, there's a desktop unit, there's heads, there are obviously cabs and combos. So what happens is all of these modules are, like I said, they're all tube driven, and they're all $400 street. So it doesn't matter if like this green one is Vi's new signature that we just released.
And these are detented, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, the Vi one, that's one of the things he wanted. So on the Vi, his knobs are different. Obviously, it's green.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's got the little detent. And in his words, he looked at me and went, "It just makes sense."
I kind of agree. It's
And
kind of cool.
it
If it doesn't get bumped, it's not going to move. You know, like these things you could potentially move. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So with all of these, you get to build the amp that you want. You know, so if you like a VH4, but you're not really into what clean it gives you, well, Joe Morgan's got a great AC clean.
Right.
I mean, it's just so good. So you can have a decent. My favorite actually, is you can actually have a Morgan Friedman.
Be decent.
I would love a Morgan Freeman.
I mean, it's great. It's great.
Just to hear it all the time.
Yeah, no, it's good.
That'd be really relaxing.
Right. So, one of the other big things that we like to mention too is that we have the brands on here, right? So when we have like Bogner and Engel, it's not just like a basic licensing deal.
Yeah.
They're the actual circuits put in there. So when you have these things, they design them to fit the platform, and it's by the designers, not by us saying, "Hey, is this close enough?"
Right.
So you know, instead of calling something citrus, you know, we just go, you know what? Let's do an Engel Savage.
Right.
Engel, or you know, what do you guys think? And we work together in collaboration.
That's how it should be.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Again, synergy. It's teamwork.
Yeah,
like
that's
we're
really
just here. So these units have an XLR on the back that has a basic cab sim, and you can bypass the cab sim. There's a ton of I/O. And then you get into even just the power amp. The power amp we worked on with CD Frayette.
Okay.
So it's
legit.
It's heavy, but oh man.
It's good. You don't have to go to the gym. You buy one of those. You're fine.
Monday is still going to be International Chest Day.
Well, yeah, and actually, speaking of going to the gym and buying one of those, Andy from Every Time I Die, he's got 2.
Oh my god! Of course he does. He probably only uses 1.
He was like, yeah. You know my band, right? I need 100 watts, both sides.
Of course he does.
All right.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it's a super flexible platform that everyone kind of plays nice, and, and it's more about you know, adding the tube tone. It saves you the modularity and flexibility like digital systems do. There's a lot of people that are really into the flexibility of digital, like, you know, Helix and Kemper and XFX and all that. And they're great systems.
Yeah.
And they just want to add tubes,
Yeah.
right? You know, so we have people that will run a Syn 2, which is one of these again, and they have the modules that they like. They run it into, you know, whatever their digital system is.
Yeah.
They run all their effects, and then they run that either straight to front of house like they're used to with cab Syns out of that, or they'll run it to a power amp and send it stereo and get tubes kind of sandwiched in there.
Sure.
But then there's also MIDI capability on these. So when you have your floorboard for your Axe effects, you can program it and it'll change the channels with the rest of your presets. So if you have like a set list that you have saved and sections, and you're at song 2 on chorus 1 and you have a certain tone for that, it'll flip with you.
That's amazing, dude.
And it's actually exactly what Steve Vai does. That's what he's got. So he loves his Axe effects.
How long has this been around, this system?
I mean, the system's been a minute. It's been around for a while.
Okay.
And back to the Randall stuff. The other thing that we did was we made it backwards compatible. So if anyone has the old Randall modules or anything like that, they work.
Wow, that's
now,
pretty legit.
Yeah, the one weird thing is that ours are tubes. So sometimes it's a dual tone stack, sometimes it's a single tone stack with an extra gain and an extra volume, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it gives you a boost or, like, you know, a little bit of a drive without having to add pedals. So really, when you add one of these, it's 4 channels because it's 2 channels each. Some, like the Wagner Ecstasy, the Ecstasy that's coming out is a red and a blue channel. Some are the same. Like the Soldano, the SLO, is 2 of the same lead SLO channels.
Yeah.
You just drive it a little different.
That's cool.
I think that's there's so much.
Dude, it's pretty amazing. It's like super innovative. Like this, no one else is doing this.
Yeah.
So it's pretty wild that, I mean, you guys have the market corner in that area. You guys have legit companies on it. You got Wagner, you got Freyet, you got, I know you have your own stuff, right?
Right. So some of them, you know, like we have like a Tito Lux and beat.
Right. You got Soldano, you have Diesel, you have Friedman, obviously. What is this?
I would have
one of your
laughed if you
own?
would have left data.
Imagine that, he'd kill me.
Yeah, so we have some of our own. This was done, you know, with Vai, essentially.
Can you get that shit, dude?
Oh yeah.
It's like almost like a 500 series, kind of like.
Yeah, so that's what we were talking about actually. It's like 500 series for guitar players. Where,
so awesome.
I mean,
it's so addicting, dude.
The biggest, one of the bigger advantages, not only can you move around with it and do stuff, but think about how much money in amps. If you had an Ubershaw, a Savage, a Powerball, those amps definitely deserve to be purchased.
Yeah.
They're great in their own right. But if you're looking for the solution, if you think that these are $400 each, I mean, Dave's amps are fantastic.
Right.
But you can't get a BE channel. You can get a BEOD, I guess.
Yeah.
But again, that's still a different thing.
Totally.
You can't get one of those amps. I mean, here's a BE BB, so this one has the BE on one channel and the Buxton Betty Clean on the other. And those, I mean, both those amps.
That's pretty rad. And they're still getting money. They get.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a partnership. Fuck yeah! It is not. Awesome. It is not like.
I wish more people would kind of take that approach in the business. You know, like working together and kind of making new stuff together.
It's not easy. It's easier to slam somebody else.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
I do it all the time.
Yeah. Well, you got to get hit somewhere. Yeah, it's a great system. I think the community that we've built has been fantastic. You know, for instance, like Jen from Evanescence, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
And she literally will today this is so good. This sounds amazing.
Yeah.
She's like, I was playing earlier and I sound way better than everybody else. I know, and really what it comes down to is everyone looks at it as some sort of sacrifice. You must be sacrificing. This is not an SLO. That's not an SLO. You must be sacrificing. And then as soon as they play it, oh.
Well, I hope we can get something going on where we can get some of these in the studio and we can do videos exclusively on them and then compare them to their counterparts and see how they fare, you know?
Yeah, we'll have some fun. I know we're showing the big show rack here, but I mean, it just kind of shows off what you can do with this thing.
So sorry you had to come all the way here.
No, man, for you?
If I see you, I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you a drink 100 times over. If you're ever in Jersey, I got you.
Ooh.
That Hansel's so hot right now.